Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Today, Raila Odinga shared a podium for the first time with William Samoei Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua together with their allies. I want us to have a critical analysis towards the burial of Mukami Kimathi in Nyandarua County. There was certain allegations that Raila Odinga was not to attend that burial because of certain planned frustration and blackmail from the group of Rigathi Gachagua. It was believed that that was a burial that was planned and funded by the state. So people like Raila Odinga, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Maina Njenga was not allowed to come out and take over that burial in Nyandarua County. But of course, when Raila Odinga accessed the burial venue, it was so much shocking as Raila Odinga went ahead and snapped Musalia Mudavadi, greeted and had a handshake with Rigathi Gachagua and William Samoei Ruto. But I don't want to put that handshake like a big deal, because I know some people are like putting it like a big deal. There's no big deal. But I want us to have a critical analysis where Raila Odinga came out speaking pure truth that came out offending William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua. You could see even the mood was not so much good for Rigathi Gachagua, especially Rigathi Gachagua. I want to touch a certain video of Raila Odinga coming out speaking about the violence that they have seen during their demonstration. Raila Odinga and his team have been complaining only in social media, but he has never found any podium that they are sharing with William Ruto and Rigathi Gachagua and to come out and speak the truth. Raila Odinga came out. I want to explain for you as you go, and I will display that. I want to display that video. You will understand whatever Raila Odinga is going to say. Raila Odinga came out explaining two violences and chaos. As he has come out to relate with Nelson Mandela of South Africa, when he was accused and detained and taken to court, he came out explaining two kinds of violences. One was a kind of oppression from the state. Oppression where state uses the police to create violence. Second violence is where common mwananchi comes to defend themselves against the oppression of the police by throwing stone to defend themselves. That is also a kind of violence that Raila Odinga came out to say. But he came out saying that the only decision and option that they have is that as the state is preparing police officers to create oppression to the demonstrators, then the only option that they have is to use throwing stone to defend themselves. Yes, it is a kind of creating violence, but again, defending themselves. So watch that, whatever Raila Odinga is saying, then we continue.
Nikaongea na waziri mkuu wakati ule David Cameron katika ofisi yake number 10 Downing Street. Nikamweleza ya kwamba hao watu walipigania uhuru, wengine waliteswa, waliwekwa kwenye detention na kadhalika. Wanataka ridhaa. Tukamshauria na yeye alikuwa ni mtu mungwana, akakubali. Tukakubaliana out of court settlement kama mambo ya mamao. Na serikali ya Uingereza ikalipa shilingi bilioni 2. Tena akakubali kujenga monument ya ukumbusho ya Mau. Hiyo monument walileta pesa wakajiri kandarasi, na mimi mwenyewe nilienda pale Uhuru Park, Freedom Corner, tukajenga pale monument ya kukumbuka Mau kwa sababu kwa msaada ya serikali ya Uingereza. Kwa hiyo tunasema shukrani. Sasa huyu mama amefanya yake. Mama walienda katika msituni, walikuwa na sababu. Kiko mambo ya vita iko mara mbili. There's two types of violence. Bwana Nelson Mandela alipokuwa anashtakiwa kule mahakamani ya Afrika Kusini, alipokuwa anajitetea katika mahakama ya Rivonia, alisema, mimi sipendi mambo ya, I detest violence because violence begets violence. There are two types of violence. There is what you call oppressive violence, but the violence which the system uses against the people. And then there's another type of violence that is called defensive violence. That is the violence which people use to defend themselves against oppression. When the police disperse innocent citizens who are demonstrating, that is called oppressive violence. When the people defend themselves by throwing stones, that is called defensive violence. The two are not the same. We have said our country, that this Mabao use violence to defend our country. And in doing so, our country attained independence. We must therefore create a lasting system that will ensure that we never get back again in a situation where people are going to be oppressed. We must create a society that is understanding and sharing. We must not look at each other as enemies. We must also deal with this issue called ethnicity or tribalism. When the Kenyans were fighting for independence, there was no tribalism. People were all united as one people. Mau were detained in Hola, in Manyani, and several islands on Lake Victoria. There is an island of Lake Victoria called Oyamo Island at Mageta. So there
Raila Odinga was eloquent. Number two, when Raila Odinga was entering the venue, Raila Odinga came, it was like somehow some people were being blocked. And I saw Raila Odinga managed to get access and they get in. Then someone that was blocked was Maina Njenga. The reason behind it, we are being told that Maina Njenga was not allowed to sit in front sharing the podium with Rigathi and William Samoei Ruto. The only one person that was put to share the podium was only Raila Amolo Odinga, because you could see the allies of Raila Odinga, people like Mwangi wa Iria, Maina Njenga and others were behind and in the midst of the people. But Raila Odinga and Jeremiah Kioni had their seats in front. So when you look at all those scenarios that happened in that burial, Rigathi also came out with these allegations, saying that I've heard some people saying that Kikuyus are being employed so much in the government of William Ruto, which according to me, he was lying. People are talking about Kalenjinization, where across the board, it is about Kalenjins taking over. It is not true Kikuyus. Whatever Rigathi was speaking about, that Kikuyus are taking over the offices of the government, it is not true. He was just trying to at least cover up, because he could have not come out to say that some people are saying that William Ruto is employing his Kalenjins tribe. then Kikuyus could have come out to realize that these people, or Rigathi Gachagua, is not confirming for us the truth. So the reason why he said that the Kikuyus, some people are saying that Kikuyus are being employed too much in the government, is not true. He was just covering whatever people are saying. The real situation is that William Ruto is employing Kalenjins too much in his government. Now, coming out to say that people should also come out to complain about those who have been imprisoned in committee, this was a kind of cover-up. Now, when you look at William Ruto also came out saying, hitting Raila Amolo Odinga, that look, when it comes to the history, you will beat me. But when it comes to the economy, you will not beat me. So it was like a might throw. Everyone was coming out to confirm his might. But when you look it deeply, ladies and gentlemen, Raila Odinga came out speaking his thoughts. Rigathi Gachagua at least came out to speaking his thoughts, but he tried to ignore Raila Amolo Odinga. He came out not speaking too much of Raila Odingism in that burial. He tried his best today not to speak too much of Raila Odinga in that burial. So when you look at these people, and I realize that, ladies and gentlemen, we as Kenyans, we are being played. These people are good friends. They make humor of themselves. They came out, even William Ruto recognizing that this is my brother, I respect him. The same William Ruto, the same to Rigathi Gachagua. So we are being downplayed. At the same time, these people are good friends. So that is whatever happened at Nyandarua. So it was the best thing I do this analysis so that we can understand the updates, what happened. As Uhuru Kenyatta never attended, some people are blocked, people like Maina Njega, not to access the closeness of Rigathi Gachagua and William Ruto. It was only Raila Odinga and Jeremiah Kioni was allowed in front, and one lady, one female, I think. I don't know her very well, but there were almost three. Then the bodyguard of Raila Odinga in his back. But again, when you look at the manner and the behavior of that burial, there was not too much dominance of politics in that burial. So, ladies and gentlemen, as Raila Odinga breathes fire about the operation that they got during the demonstration, what are thoughts? Drop your opinion at the comment section below. Otherwise, thank you so much because of great support. Please consider subscribing. Bye bye.